Hello, hello. Welcome to episode number 8 of Talking with Tyrants. I only said that in such a weird way because, man, it was a road to get here. I'm King Psycho.
I'm right then.
Stoney Bossy here.
Alright, let's hit that intro video. Alrighty, we are back. And we are here. Okay,
Has everyone had a nice day?
Yeah, it's a nice day. It's been a nice day. Nice relaxing day.
It's been nice and hot around here.
Except for all the fucking technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an adventure.
That was
Sam, I'm liking
super
Skype.
weird.
I'm liking Skype.
Yeah, you guys sound a lot more clear on it.
Yeah, no, this definitely is a solid alternative, or really maybe a good new format to do it on. Cause yeah, it does come out way more clear. Doesn't seem like anybody's having connection issues. Nobody's voice is breaking up. So
No,
look at that.
good.
Rapidly evolving podcast. Haha. See what I did there? Alright, so I guess we could jump right into it with that incoming tyranny. So yeah, we did just talk about this. I feel like I'm experiencing deja vu. But the big announcement on incoming tyranny. I know we got a couple events coming up this weekend. We'll talk about that in a minute. Well, I think we do. I don't know, man. There's so much going on lately, and
Yeah.
that it's just like, it's awesome. There's so much cool shit. But there's a merger going down with the official Tyrant Collective YouTube and Aright Den's YouTube. That way our content can be funneled into one location for...
Yeah, get it all in one place.
Yeah, and you know, we do all things TyCo anyway, so it's going to be a pretty fun thing. A little bit of a transition. You know, what I was saying before was that we do want to make sure that everybody, you know, follows along. So we want to get the word out there, do a solid announcement, really get everything moving, you know, and hopefully...
Definitely super hyped for it, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
gonna be
really
awesome.
excited. So yeah, once we start that, like, you know, I think, you know, what we'll probably do is we'll work on getting your stuff uploaded in and then figuring out all those details. And then once we get, you know, most of the content in, we start making announcements, pulling people in, kind of getting everybody moving over to it. So that's...
Well, yeah, we'll get that started as soon as we can anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let me know what I can do to help in this transition process, what I need to upload or whatever.
Yeah. Well, realistically, what it's going to wind up taking is we're just going to... I'm going to give you the credentials, and then you'll just be able to log in and just go ham, upload whatever, you know, make additional playlists if you want, or if you want to funnel it into one playlist, but you can add multiple, because I know you have your stuff a little bit. You have your different projects that you do, so...
Sure.
But yeah.
Sounds cool.
It's exciting.
That'd be dope. Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's pretty much it. What events do we have coming up? I know we got the fashion show, right?
Yeah, so I've not really planned a date for it yet.
Okay.
I'm interested in you guys' feedback on it as well, because personally I think it'll be quite big. Because like I said, you get pictures all over Twitter or Instagram, people with the characters out, you know.
Yeah.
Showing how they're dressed, stood next to the car. You know, people like to show themselves off a little bit, don't they?
Yeah.
I think if we get some kind of event or theme going on that'll fit within that, you know, that part of the community, then we can make some noise doing that and have a lot of fun at the same time.
Oh yeah,
that'd be cool.
So yeah, I think definitely set a date for it, but I think the right way to go about it is get a nice video advert out there, make a big deal of it, shout out to as many people as we can, and just say, you know, we're doing this thing. I figured how we could kind of do it was we set like a week, where in that week everyone can send like, you know, what you would call like a headshot, you know, a picture of the character in, and that'll be the application to come to the event, you know, the final one.
Oh, dude, yeah, that would be pretty fucking cool.
And
What we could probably do too is like over time, maybe like compile like how that goes, and like
do a few.
get a few extra videos out there. So like the lead up to the fashion show, and then a video for the fashion
definitely.
show, and
That's what I mean,
highlight people's headshots and shit like that.
Get a date set for it, and that'll give us time to, you know, get some people sending stuff in, build up a bit of noise about it starting.
Yep.
And then get down to the theatre, get everyone doing it. There's a massive stage for everyone to do it on.
Oh yeah,
and
that'd be cool.
With regards to recording and editing side of things, you can do what you can do with effects and things like that. So I think it could make some good footage.
For sure.
And so I was talking to that guy on Instagram about booking him to come and do an air show at the same time as well. So that could be some nice little thing to add into it. He's got like a team of like 6 or 7 people, and they've all got the same kind of plane that all shoot smoke out the back, and they do kind of like a little, you know, a flyby and a few maneuvers.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool.
I like that.
Yeah, that would be cool. It'd be fun.
Get it shouted out to everyone.
Yeah, one thing too, like if I know one of the things we were talking about, that guy with like the T-shirt and everything. If we start sorting out some merchandise stuff, we can start utilizing a little bit of like community giveaway incentive for certain events.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
just whether it's we do raffles or, you know, whatever we figure out would be a fair and transparent system, so nobody felt like they're getting screwed or whatever. We just, you know, we dish it out there, because I think that's my biggest thing. Like once I start working towards the merchandise aspect, like, dude, the first thing I think of when I think about TyCo merchandise is a coffee mug with this motherfucking logo on it. Like, drinking coffee out of that every morning. Hell yeah, dude. Like,
that'd be cool.
You know, and being able to offer stuff like that to people, I think would be awesome, and awesome for the people that have stuck with us and supported us and everything like that.
Yeah,
I love the thought of the Snooki brand clothing. I thought that'd be quite fun.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so yeah, lots of stuff coming, people. Tune into this every week, and there'll be more and more information about all sorts of the new stuff.
Yeah, keep plugging in.
Yep.
We'll have a think about some more events that we can come up with. I mean, Stoney, I'm looking forward to yours, with the different brackets of cars and stuff like that.
That shit, I'm excited.
Oh yeah, the drag race. That's gonna be a big one.
That'd be class, yeah. You have to send us through the stuff for that so I can get a car ready for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But we can do some other little events in the meantime. I'll go get my thinking head on this week and maybe just do a little proper like basic car meet or something like that.
Yeah.
Nothing too silly.
Yeah, I'll definitely hop on for that. I've been sucked into
Should have a
No Man's
Futo
Sky,
meet. That's what I wanted to do.
A what?
A Futo meet. Like one of the better drift cars in GTA.
Oh, really?
And
Okay.
Dan actually found a guy that gives builds for the cars, and we tested it out, and it actually works.
Really?
So yeah, we can talk about it in the nerdy LimeLight part where I'll give you a link to the video I made today.
Okay.
And it's got in the description. It's got the link to that video that we followed.
Cool,
Nice.
Alrighty. So on that note, we can move on to shit, it's the internet. My favorite.
Shit.
It's, my God, the internet, the world as a whole has been fucking exploding lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So much so that people didn't even realize SpaceX launched. You know, that should be a big deal, but
I totally
everyone's
forgot about that. Yeah.
Everyone's fucking freaking out over everything. Granted, you know, some of the stuff going on, like the riots over that one guy that got fucking brutalized by a cop, like, you know, shit like that.
It's crazy out there.
Yeah, it's fucking going off, man. It's weird. It's weird being in a time with, like, you know, we had the pandemic and all the drama that's come with that, because it's been so up and down with everything. A lot of lives lost, a lot of weird shit going on and worries, and then it's just I think because of that, that's why all this extra shit is going down. You have all these people that are, it's too tense, it's too much. People aren't fucking made for this kind of
Shit kind
pressure.
of starts to snowball, doesn't it? And
Mm-hmm.
other
Yeah,
issues arise.
big time.
You know.
I think it's awful though what's going on at the moment, especially over in Minneapolis. It's crazy.
Rough. That's rough. You know, I haven't 100% been like on top of it, but I had initially when it happened, you know, I had like seen the video and the fucking pictures and shit, and I was like, "Fuck, man," you know, it's
I don't want to
bad.
watch it. I don't want to see it.
It's hard. Yeah, I commend you for not doing it. I did it because it was like, you know, let me see, and then like, yeah, I felt like. I don't know. I like felt gross after watching it. Just like, ugh. It's just witnessing some shit like that. It's sad, and you know, feelings and you know thoughts go out to the family and everything like that. But
definitely, yeah.
That's it. No disrespect. That's why I've not. That's not why I've watched it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Because of the the content that it is. It's
it's
hard.
hard.
Nice to watch, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even watch the whole thing. I saw it and you know saw the desperation in the guy's face, and I was like, can't do it anymore. Like, you know, it's pretty wild. So we have SpaceX, all that shit going on. One of the other things you shared with me is and the link will definitely be down in the description. The funny, the 40 funny protections from COVID or whatever. All of people's creative ways that they're.
Well, what set it off? If you can see it, Stoney, I put it in the channel on Discord. I think I was just perusing the internet, and what I found was there's this woman called Bella Rosa. In the Bella Rosa salon in the Netherlands, and she's found such a practical way to keep herself in work. She's basically strategically cut 5 holes in an umbrella and poked her arms through it so she can still continue to cut people's hair. You can look at the picture, man. It just looks hilarious. But you know the things that you've got to do at a time like this, just to keep yourself in work. So,
I'm looking at some of them right now, like the person walking the dog, and their dog is like wrapped in plastic and has a little like mask on. Like there's so many. Oh my god.
Yeah. So I started looking at more like different masks that people wear and different PPE that people have got on. I think the thing that I found funny, I think was number 8 on that link that I put on the channel was the COVID drip. It's just a guy with a sign on his back that says, "If you can smell my fart, we're not far enough apart."
That's good.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm looking at something right now. Somebody put a mask on a car.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's wild. It's like, but hey, you know what? At least we're in the 21st century. We have the internet and we can see shit like this. Like this is fucking amazing. Some guy's using like
we
the
find
shell of
anything
an
else funny
onion.
this week?
Savage. Let's see, what else did we have on? Oh shit, it's the internet. Oh, I know Stoney did post something. It was the I didn't like read into it, but I just saw the picture, and like the picture and was enough for me, because when you look at the thumbnail for that link, it's where that like crane bird or whatever was like protecting its nest from the elephant.
Yeah.
And the elephant's standing there, and if you look at the elephant, the elephant's got tears running down its face, and that's why I saw that picture and I'm like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, that's, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I think
I've seen that video.
My eyes fixated. I'm like, oh, poor elephant. I don't know. Should I feel bad for the bird or the elephant? He's like, why are you being so mean to me? It's crazy.
It's a vicious fight. That crane just keeps going at him, doesn't it? Keeps wailing on him.
Yeah, he keeps going. Doesn't stop.
Nature, man. Endless. I think I had something. I'm peeping it right now. I have a little collection. Oh, okay. So yeah, there's this one video that I found. Where the hell did it go? Where'd it go? Huh. Okay, I'll explain it while I'm looking for it. But there's literally this guy that took like some super magnet or some shit like that. I really don't know he explains it in the beginning of the video, and I'd probably completely butcher it trying to explain it. But he got a Stretch Armstrong, like the old school fucking toy, and he was like dropping nails on top of the Stretch Armstrong onto the super like super powerful magnet, and it was like slowly ripping it apart, and it was falling apart and everything like that. Yeah, and it's just like it made me realize it was the first time I ever saw the insides of a Stretch Armstrong, and it's pretty freaky. It's this weird like super clear like almost toxic gooey looking shit.
Yeah. I was gonna say it would just be like some kind of sandish, sand type.
No, it's like a goo, man. It's fucking weird. But yeah, I couldn't stop watching the video while I was watching it. Though. I was like, this is fucking nuts. Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
There it is. I found it. Here, copy link. So I'll make sure I get that link in the description for everybody. I'll drop this for you guys. Oh, that's New Center.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard of Hackman. It's pretty similar to Stretch Armstrong.
No.
He's like this big orange dude with like a socket in the side of his head, and you use like a pump to pull all the air out of him. And he's got like beads inside of him, and then you can stretch him and like put him different ways.
That's
I remember those.
Yeah.
We had those as kids. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I've been finding a lot of like other random stuff, but I'll disperse it out over fucking a few episodes. But yeah, I'm working on this like playlist of videos on Facebook right now, because I'm pretty much at this point I'm literally only using my Facebook for videos to watch the shit that I like to watch, and then TyCo stuff. I don't even like post anything anymore.
No, same here.
But yeah, so I got this awesome list building up. I'll drop a couple more next week, next week.
Nice.
What is it? Yeah, next week is. How do you say that? How do you? Is there a way to say like the following week? But that doesn't.
The week
sounds so
after
broad.
next.
Yeah,
The week after next. Oh, that makes sense. Maybe I was overthinking it. Yeah, I'm a little dummy sometimes. Alrighty. Anything else, gents?
No, I'll keep my eyes out for stuff during the week. Right?
Yeah, I'll have to
See if I find anything new.
Yeah, I'll start dropping a couple more that I got. There's some funny ones. Definitely some worth watches in there. But yeah, I'm just compiling it, dude. It's a list of just weird shit. I was just scrolling through it just now, and I was like, oh my god, what do I enjoy? Alrighty. So on that note, we can move on to the Tyrant New Center. Okay. So you dropped like quite a few links for this, and the first one that I saw was the fact that Minecraft Dungeons is releasing a DLC already. Like,
yeah, it's only just come out, hasn't it?
Wow.
Yeah, it just came out. I think the 23rd, I believe. So it's like, that
Jungle
drops.
Awakens.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's pretty cool though, which means they obviously, and hopefully it's free. I didn't read the article, but I'm assuming it's free. There's
going to be two DLC drops as part of it's Hero Pass apparently.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Jungle Awakens. It's a 3-mission adventure set.
Okay.
Sounds good. I mean,
yeah, that's
like I say again,
cool.
It's been a while since I played any kind of Minecraft, but it does look pretty good actually. New weapons, armor, artifacts are coming as well.
Pretty cool, yeah. I got pretty hyped for it last year's E3 because they announced it during that, and I was like, oh man, it's super cool. And so I've been hyped for it, but as we all know, No Man's Sky has walked into my life and was like, you have no room for anything else, boy.
Yeah, this game crazy.
It's so good.
It's fun.
Well, the second DLC part to that is something to do about a creeping winter, but it's that's going to be released like later on in the year.
Cool. Oh man, that's really cool.
Sounds interesting.
So they're going by
the first
different
one, there's
themes and everything like
zombies
that.
and creepers, yeah.
That's really cool.
Wow. That's awesome.
It's also that they didn't just like throw together something and then kind of, have no plans to do anything else.
Yeah.
We
set something out, to go throughout the year. Just kind of go.
That's good. That's a good move. And then I saw that Sony is going to be doing some kind of PlayStation 5 event here in a few days, which is pretty cool.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was reading about that.
Yeah.
Wow, already, huh?
Yeah, they're
I'm
going
gonna
to
find it.
probably start flexing a little bit, you know. Now things are cleared up.
I wonder how sales for these new age systems are gonna go with this. The whole world being shut down for like
Yeah.
half the year.
They haven't said anything about any delays of release either, but I wonder if that's gonna happen. I've been sitting there thinking
That's
like, are they gonna push back the X series? I fucking hope they don't, but like, is it possible? Probably, you know.
yeah.
If their marketing determines like, well, it wouldn't be wise to release at this time, blah blah blah, whatever, whatever statistic shit that they have to consider, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I
if it's a
think they're going to be doing
manufacturing
about
thing as well.
that PlayStation event's on the 4th of June,
Mm-hmm.
Oh
at
wow.
1 p.m. Pacific time.
Okay.
And they're doing a live stream as well
Cool.
to show off what's going on. I think they're going on about like kind of all new games and stuff like that that come in.
Yeah, I've been
Nice.
seeing some of the stuff for PlayStation 5. Like their Havoc's engine that they're using, or the physics engine that they're using. I think we talked about it the last time, the Unreal Engine 5, that shit. So it's like I've been seeing a lot more of that caliber. So it's like, it's cool knowing that they're ramping it up like that, because then obviously we know X Series is ramping it up like that as well. So it's like this next wave of gaming is about to be insane. Like, imagine if there's like a No Man's Sky 2 with like complete 4K and fucking no load times required or some shit like that, or GTA. Eventually like GTA 6 online, it turns out, and hopefully is the proper predecessor of GTA 5's online, because that game is phenomenal. But like, imagine
That just
that.
sounds too good to be true.
Yeah,
But it would
exactly.
be awesome.
Imagine that. Imagine if it was as good or better than GTA 5's online, but like, there's no fucking 5-minute load screens, no major server issues, probably bigger servers, a bigger area to to play in. Like, imagine a GTA 5 online where you could like go to the airport, buy a ticket, and go to Liberty City, or go to fucking Vice City or something like that, and then there's
See,
the
that's what I
different
want to be able
areas.
to do.
That would be dope.
Yeah,
dude.
that'd be cool.
Make it more realistic. Go to the airport, like you say, get your ticket, go through boarding.
That would be
Just make it as realistic as possible. Have you seen the map for it? Well, the theoretical map for it. What people think it'll look like.
No, actually.
Yeah.
It's actually quite big. I mean, you've got Los Santos in the bottom left, but then you've got like Los Venturas, Vice City. It's a pretty big map.
Yeah.
I think Los Santos kind of times 6. And you're supposed to be able to go through all of them maps. It's like loads of different cities all put together.
Shit.
I've got a detail.
Damn, son. Yeah. Wow.
Excuse me. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, if that's what it actually is.
That's what it should be. It's
shit.
huge.
Yo.
I'll post it in. I'll post it in one of the groups.
Imagine an online mode on that. Ooh.
So you got San Fierro, Los Santos, Los Venturas, Casa City, Liberty City, Vice City.
That'd
just be amazing. And if you put it in the detail that that from some of the clips that we've seen online of how good it's going to look.
Yeah,
it should be an awesome game. I just think it's going to be a long while before it comes out.
Oh yeah, I hope.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I hope they put a shit ton of time into it. I don't care if I don't see it for another 2 years. Like, because if it's gonna come out like a fine-tuned product, that functions well, part of the new generation, that I think we've talked about it before, just in chilling and stuff, but like, we went through that era of games where it was this rush to release, and a new game every 2 years or every year, and then finish it later with DLCs and shit. And now companies are going back to the basics, and it's like, it might take 4 or 5 years to develop a game. That's not bad though. That's 3 4 extra years of development, you know? So
I mean,
there's
especially
no
for
harm in that.
GTA, they can take as long as they like on it.
Mhm.
I'll still be there at
Right.
midnight launch.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, that's
24-hour
imagine if
session
they
as
take
soon
like
as I get it.
5 years from this day, and I'll
Right.
be almost 40. That's freaky.
Wow.
I'll be an old man, still gaming.
Speaking of
Oh,
GTA,
yeah.
there's you got it this week, didn't you, Stoney? The podium car, the Weeny Issi.
Yes, the Weeny.
The
Yeah, the
little
Weeny
mini.
Issi.
It'd be
Yeah.
cool if you could actually get on your surfboard that's on the roof.
Oh, that'd
Oh,
be
right.
awesome.
That'd be awesome.
How does it drive, though? Is it a pretty fast car?
Yeah, it zips along. Spins out if you take a turn too fast, though.
That's so tiny.
Yeah, I
You've
like
got
the library you can put on it.
Oh yeah. What setup have you got on yours? It was like white and pink. And have you
Uh,
got the kind of
Yeah, I
graffiti
got the
kind of stuff going on as well?
I got the white and pink, and then the interior was the sticker bomb, and the library was just the Weenie classic library, so it's got
Right.
Weenie all over, like on the sides and stuff.
That's dope.
And then I got the air filter sticking out of the hood. Looks cool.
Oh yeah. You'll have to have a drive in the Futo TyCo as well.
Oh yeah, Futo's fun.
So
Yeah.
slide.
I might
it's-
actually still have one in one of my garages because there's a really funny story behind Futos for me. There's one day, there's like, I think, man, I wonder if Slendy was around at the time. He might have not been. But it was my buddy, it was Hunter or Snowy or Snoochie, whatever we're calling him nowadays. So he was there.
Snoochie.
It was an old friend of mine, one of my buddies, Cheesy Western. Like just a handful of us all on GTA 5 online, and one of my buddies really wanted a Futo, so we all dispersed across the map and we started driving around looking for it. And like, no bullshit, dude, we couldn't
That's
find
funny.
one for like
Yeah,
2
yeah.
hours, like
Always
legitimate 2
happens
hours.
like that.
We literally got to a point. We said, all right, I guess we could try this again another day, and then I see one drive up in front of me. I'm like, oh shit, I found one. And then guess what? Every other person that was looking for it was like, hey, I found one too.
That's exactly how it always happens.
Nice.
The car's never there until you don't want it.
Yeah.
Yep. And then
Yeah,
it's
it's like
everywhere.
once you give up, it's like, oh look, there's one.
Yep. It like says I should still have that one. If not, I will attempt.
It's always
to
been like that.
look
though,
for
with
one.
YouTube.
Maybe I'll just
Yeah, every
I'll
car,
buy
every single car. Every time you're looking for a specific car, you can never get it.
Yep. Yeah.
The second you start a mission, that car just spawns left and right.
Yep. That's funny. All right. So yeah, I think that would be it for the Tyrant New Center. You dropped a link for this week on Xbox, which I'll drop in the description as well, and
Yeah.
get that going. I kind of forgot about that, honestly. I used to watch This Week on Xbox every week, but then I don't know, I kind of fell off of it. But I forgot how much
Right.
information they actually, like, I tell you about release dates and shit coming up on Game Pass and the free games and
Yeah.
all that. So definitely check that out. And that will bring us right on to Games of the Week. Games
It's your time
meaning
to shine,
two.
Ooh.
Tell us all about No Man's Sky.
Okay, so No Man's Sky. I have a theory.
Yes.
They synthesized heroin and turned it into digital code, and they have
I feel
released
it.
it.
Yeah, I could get on board with that.
Dude, it is so expansive. Like I from the very beginning I was like, okay, this is cool. It's a fun experience at first. It's kind of dangerous. Teaches you how to survive. It's a little, just throws
Yeah.
you to the wolves almost right in the beginning. But the awe-striking thing about this game is that, like, I am like 40-something hours into it after a week. No shame. I've been playing it religiously, and I'm still learning new shit. Like, just last night, like, I got into this big fight with this alien species, and it, like, the fight escalates over time after you destroy certain waves of them. And then I discovered that these fucking things called Sentinels essentially have, like, AT walkers from fucking Fuck yeah, or
Oh,
the
that's right. I remember
the
you saying
bipedal
that.
ones. Is it ATST, the skinnier ones, the smaller ones with 2
Yeah.
legs? Yeah, ATSTs. Yeah, it's just 2-legged giant mech, and it's like it's just crazy that normally in a game if you dump that much time into it, you kind of get the basic gist of it. But there's so much. There's so
Right.
much. The
Yeah.
trillions of universes or galaxies that you can travel, all with unique planetary systems, down from economy to what they
Yeah. Yeah.
specialize in, to the types of ships that spawn there, and the different planets and what those planets have. Like it, yeah. That's why I haven't played anything else, because it's an all-encompassing game.
You say it's on
Yeah.
Game Pass
It's
soon as
awesome.
well.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a boom of players.
Is
for
there an
sure.
actual? Do they have a set date for next month, or just as soon as it's the first you can download it? Because I was trying to find a release date for Game Pass, but I couldn't find one.
I
No, I'm
don't
not sure.
know.
Just says June. That's it.
Yeah,
Is it?
I think that might mean on the
Probably the end of
first,
June.
because I think they do like monthly waves. They make the changes to what's available on Game Pass at the beginning of the month. Because it's kind of what they do with all their other stuff, like even like the games with gold. It's like June 1st to the 15th for whatever games, and then
Right.
the remainder of the month, So they're usually pretty systematic with that.
Because I noticed too, right before it comes out on Game Pass, they dropped the price in the game by like 70%.
Damn.
Was that like to entice people to get it before it goes on Game Pass, so that you already
Probably.
have it, so you don't pay the big price when they take it off? Like, is that
Yeah,
them saying the game's not going to be on Game Pass too long?
that could be. Because they did just release it on the Xbox, recently. So, you know,
Let's
they
say if it's going on Game
probably-
Pass, they'll want people to buy it before it becomes free, but they might not quite be enticed in if it's full price.
Seems like a marketing strategy.
Absolutely.
Oh, definitely, because once it comes off of Game Pass, it's going to be $50 again.
Mm-hmm. Get it
Because
while
the
it's
people
cheap.
are going to want to play it. Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, no,
Has it got-
100%.
has
The
it got
people
like
that
a-
play this shit while it's on Game Pass, they're going to buy the fucking game after.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
there's
definitely.
there's no way you're not gonna play this game unless you just plain don't like it. Which to each their own. Some people, this type of game isn't their thing. But like, if you play it and enjoy it,
Right.
you're buying this shit. There's no way you're gonna stop.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good, man. But yeah, I was getting really hyped with GTA, I was getting into it. I started filling up my warehouses, bought fucking everything I possibly could in the game,
Right.
And then No Man's Sky just slipped in. Definitely still playing. I definitely still play it on chipping away at some GTA stuff. The events coming up, I'm going to be in them and everything like that. Work on filling up,
yeah, for sure.
my warehouse, my big-ass warehouse. Fucking 111 crates. Shit's about to be
Is there
2 million.
is there a photo mode on it?
Yes, there's a photo mode.
Because I've seen some pretty.
Oh,
some
yes.
pretty
It has a really nice
pictures.
photo mode, too.
It's a really good photo mode. You can change the sun position, by changing the time. You got different filters, everything, dude. It's a clean photo mode. It's really cool.
Yeah,
I'll put,
it's really nice.
Someone caught my attention to it. Her name's Yggdrazilla on Twitter. She's a virtual photographer, and she's usually tags me in some pictures of No Man's Sky. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna start using the photo mode more because it's really nice. Like, especially because like the view you get from one planet, you can see the other planets and the moons of that planet and stuff. It's really dope.
I've just dropped one in the Nerdy LimeLight content channel.
Yeah.
That's that girl I was talking about.
All right. Yeah, if you drop that link, I will make sure to include that, and I believe that brings us to the Nerdy Limelight. Oh, damn. That is a dope picture. Fuck yeah.
It's nice, isn't it? 100% photo mode as well. I'll get a link to the actual tweet as well because she deserves a bit of
Hell yeah, we'll definitely shout that out. Alright, so let's switch on over to the Nerdy Limelight. Okay, so I do have a clip for the Nerdy Limelight, and then we have an array of things to talk about after the clip. But you've seen the clip, right, Dan? It's the Yggdrazilla flying in clip.
Have I seen it?
Have you seen
I'm
it?
not sure.
See it? Hold on, let me see.
So you can post it again.
Yeah.
What was he flying on?
He was just flying in the sky. with no shoe. Let me see if I can get it loaded up. That way, before I play it here, we can see it. It is one of the single most hilarious fucking things ever. And I watched it like 3 times in a row earlier while getting it set up on OBS. And dude, I was just laughing over and over again.
Oh, wow.
It's so hilarious. There we go. Nerdy LimeLight. It's literally called Ian DZ Faceplant.
Nice.
I fucking love it. It's hilarious. So on that note, while Den watches, which it's loading right now, and it should be processing. Boom. Okay, so while he watches it, I am going to play the clip. So I'm going to mute myself.
Where the fuck did he come from?
Right? Isn't that great? He just, out of nowhere, just blam, on the hood of a car, bounces off.
His face!
Flat on the ground.
I wasn't expecting it. I was waiting for it to go to some other, like, kind of clip.
Oh my god.
He just smacks the hood of the car and bounces off.
That is one of my favorite videos of all time. That's just so funny. Because we're just sitting there, we're taking pictures. He had just joined. He got really quiet, dude. And he just fucking comes out of nowhere.
It's so funny when that whole thing happened. I was so focused on getting the footage for the photos and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice he joined. I didn't notice or hear him hit the car. And you guys, and just Cody and Banger are laughing. I'm like, what did I miss something? And then they tell me, and Banger sends the clip, and I just started crying. I was like, wow, he literally fell behind us while we were taking the photos, and I didn't even see it.
Greatest photo shoot ever.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. So, there's an obvious reason why that's on the Nerdy LimeLight. It's hilarious.
Yes.
I think I'm actually going to also upload that one directly on the Tyrant clips.
Oh, yes.
On the playlist on YouTube, just that way people can fucking... I want that shit to go viral. It is hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny as fuck.
I'll put it as the clip of the week on the website as well.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
It's supposed to be launching that today, actually.
Yep.
It's
launching today.
Awesome.
Nice.
Oh, the Wix website, it's been picking up. My actual website is there, but when you go into the editor mode, it then can't find it. But you can preview the site before you try any editor kind of stuff. So it was been a bit broken, so I don't know if I can publish it out today.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
I'll look at it this week.
Alrighty. So what else we got in the Nerdy LimeLight? I know we have been in talks, and we're all aware that Beats and Buttons is doing the Rose of Limpany.
Yes, Beats.
Red Dead visual story. Telling you, the Tyrants are guy nowadays, man. Bunch of savages. You guys produce some awesome stuff.
Man.
It's really cool.
Yeah, so he's doing a series of visual Red Dead visual stories, isn't it?
Yeah, visual novel he's calling it.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be so many chapters, and each chapter is like 15 minutes long or something like that. So there's going to be a lot of voice recording going on in the next couple of months for whoever's involved with helping with that project.
Yeah. Well, he asked us, didn't he, if anyone wanted to get involved in being in it. And
so, you know,
and then
we don't want to
when you're in the shower, you know, just practice your cowboy voice.
Yeah.
I got to start working on my voice. But the first question he asked me, he's like, "How do you think you can do with the villain voice?" And I'm like, "All right, I can do that." Like, that's me. I got you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start working on that stuff. That I'm really excited about that. That's gonna be.
That's cool. I can't wait for that to take off. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm looking forward to his what he wants to do with the GTA series as well. That sounds
man, that would.
Fun. I need to watch Sons of Anarchy though, because he said it's kind of like that. I know it's a lot of biker gang and the drinking, fighting.
I love Sons of Anarchy. It's like my favorite show. I can watch that thing over and over.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah,
that's.
But that worked out perfect because your MC's name is Sons of TyCo, so that'd be perfect. Just perfect.
I didn't even think about that. That's dope.
Yeah.
It's like it was fate.
It'll be awesome.
Oh man,
it'll be fun. I'm excited for all the upcoming projects we have going on.
Oh
so
yeah.
we just put all focus into those for now.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. That's one of my biggest and like favorite things about the past couple of months has been like, TyCo went through a little bit of a down phase where I was really pushing and pushing and pushing. I was doing events, a couple events a week, and I was burning myself out because like the core wasn't really a core. Everybody always kind of had an excuse. Half of them never even responded, when I would like message them about like participation and stuff like that. So then we purged.
Man, I remember too. Like I would get irritated too. I'm like, man, like these guys aren't even.
They're not doing anything.
Interested. Like,
yeah.
I mean, there's a couple times where I was like, man, I just want to like kick them all out and just fucking bye.
Yeah, and that's what me and you talked about it. And I told you, I was like, dude, I'm at the. I fucking warned everybody. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna give you guys like, I think what was it, like a week or something to like say that you want to stay,
and
if there's nothing coming, like, boop, I pulled the plug.
Like as much as I wasn't like plugging with the events and whatnot, the social media though, I was going so hard on that.
Off,
like
dude.
Even when I was at work, I'd be on that shit. But like I got the Twitter following up to over 1,000 in like less than a month and shit.
That's the thing. Is like you two, coming in and Beats and everybody like that. You really you all showed me what the standard should be. I shouldn't just burn myself out because there's nobody else there. Sure. I should allocate.
Should definitely be equal effort within the core for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, again, people have got lives or different interests, so they might not want to get on what one person's doing. But I mean, at least respond to a message.
That was always my biggest thing.
And that was the thing. Like we told them, we were like, it's not mandatory, but if you're not gonna like put forth the effort, we need to find other people.
Yeah. So
keep the thing going.
But no, that's the thing. Now I got people like Beats making a visual story and or visual novel.
Yeah, man, it's awesome.
Got the merger happening soon. We got the Chronicles of Bo that shit OG's doing. That shit is cool as hell. I like that.
He needs to do more.
Yeah, I really like it. And
that's the thing with OG though. His pictures, he's so sick at his editing skills with them and making him moving and live pictures and stuff like that with like fire in his hand, things like that is quality. I love some of the ones he made with Mama, with the horse when he had that stub of a tail.
Yes, yeah.
It was like this Mama staring at this horse tail that didn't have any hair on it. It was just a stub. And he put like a flashing love heart around it and a George Michael song.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I've actually got a message Beats, and we gotta get a Red Dead Day together so that he can get some footage of all of our characters and stuff for his novel too.
Dude, I'm down. I haven't launched that game in forever, but I think it's one of those games that I never uninstall because it's like 100+ gigs. So same thing with GTA. I could not play them for months, but I'm never going to uninstall them. I'll uninstall other fucking games before I touch those.
And someone invites you into it, be like, we're going on Red Dead tonight. I'll be there next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, even with fucking I got gig internet, and even with that, that's still obviously there's limitations to exactly how much it's gonna download, so yeah. Oh man, so yeah, Nerdy LimeLight is stacked. All those things. I'm gonna drop a link for the Chronicles of Bo. That's one of our homies, OG. His Instagram. Dropping the link for the YouTube visual story, Beats and Buttons. Got a nice little
TyCo Futo video I made.
Yep, I was just
last
looking
night.
at that.
I posted the link on that if you want to put it on.
Yep, that's gonna go down there. We've been talking about that Futo. And then the last thing I think is what you were talking about. Yggdrazilla, is that how you say her name? Yggdrazilla?
It was YGG Drazilla. I popped
YGG Drazilla.
I popped a link to her actual tweet.
Okay.
That No Man's Sky picture.
Yeah.
Great girl.
So, dude, I'm loving this. I really never knew
well.
there was such an audience, or such a following for digital photography like this.
Yeah, I had no idea. But even the Instagram I set up for my game, gaming for the virtual photography, it gets crazy. Like it gets crazy hits.
Yeah,
nice.
it's really interesting, you know, and it's cool because like I guess it makes sense because there's people that like taking pictures in real life and people like looking at those pictures.
Exactly.
And now we have all these cool tools in games that allow you to take awesome pictures in a game. And of course, if you're a gamer and you see something like that that picture that you dropped of that No Man's Sky, like that is fucking awesome. Like just
there's
perfect
so
angle.
many pictures like that as well, man. Honestly,
So,
it's a massive community, the virtual photography community, and they're all super nice people as well. You can just get on and have a good chat with them sometimes. There's a guy called Pete Riley. He does Spider-Man pictures, and the skills he put, the time it takes, and the skills he's got to put in some of the kind of edits that he does. Like they'll just be the Spider-Man, and his arm will be reaching out of the shadows, and you'll see a bit of his eye as well.
Man,
But
that's insane.
the detail,
yeah, I've seen
crazy.
some of those, man. That Spider-Man photo mode is crazy. Some of the pictures I see is like, and none of them are the same. I've not seen one person have the same photo outcome as another person in that game. It's
there's
crazy.
no drama with within the community as well.
That's what I was gonna say.
Appreciating each other.
Yeah. Every time that I've seen one of your posts, and you got a bunch of comments on it, it's all like complimentary and you know, just it's a positive fucking like audience. It's really cool because that's so rare. You know.
The detail that the developers have gone into making these games, appreciating each other's skills in editing and getting the positions and the camera in that they do. It's brilliant. I love being part of it, mate.
Yeah, 100%. Well, damn. So that link will also be there in the link in the description. I was about to say link again. Ha. That link will be in the description for the photo that we are talking about, and yeah, maybe we can kind of feature some of these other digital photographers, you know, throughout the next couple of episodes. That way,
oh yeah,
I think people like this really, they deserve some kind of credit for what they're doing. So it'd be nice to help assist that community.
It'd be a good shout out then for this one person that I saw posted an amazing picture. I will see if I can find it, and it was, I think I've mentioned it before, it was so simple, but it was so effective. It was just two canoes on the lake, and the colouring, it looked like kind of like a pastel picture a little bit. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was that Mistos Living, I think they were called.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, definitely have a look into it.
Well, since Banger is AFK, we will skip the weekly Weeboo. There isn't really even too much on it because I think we only have like one active anime going anyways. The rest of them are on hiatus or in between seasons, so we can just hit the outro. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a little bit of a shorter one, but a good one. We resolved our technical issues, thankfully. Thank you, Skype.
Yeah.
Shout out to Skype.
Yeah, shout out to Skype for the call quality.
Yeah, dude, no, I really like it.
Again.
Yeah, so I
feel like
I've
got like a professional headset and mic over here.
Yeah, no, it feels better. It sounds better. So
it does.
You know, now we can use this to just, you know, increase the quality. Like I said earlier, rapidly evolving fucking podcast. That's what we do. Alrighty. Well, I will stop recording. Goodbye, everybody.
See you later.